Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 12th episode of the second season of Nanatsu no Taizai. So, in the last episode, we continued off with our heartwarming moment between father and son over on Bon's side of things, and Bon also informs Jericho, more about how he feels about her, and also, that she's his wallet, and slash little sister, slash various other things. And we continued a little chat between King and Meliodas. Meliodas got his power back. He went to go pay the Ten Commandments a visit and did not die from it, which is always cool. And yeah, good stuff. Let's get into it. Three, two, one, play. Oh right, yeah, they kind of ended it off with him encouraging him to go see Meliodas. I did kind of forget how that ended actually. That I definitely remembered. just, just wrecked Galland. So many of them look so apathetic. So pretty much everything we got before the opening was just recap. So not sure where the episode's actually going to start out at. I do hope Bond meets up with the rest of them in this episode. We do need our sins together. I really do want to see some of them in action. Some of those commandments. Where love is. I think someone's a little bit salty. Melascula. He's even dripping. Yes, we learned that pretty quickly. Wow. Spoken like a true bad guy. And you best not underestimate them. Wow, just, the people the show is named after. Do you see yourself? Oh, that's cool to know. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but... is that gonna be like a weakness that the enemy, that like the good guys exploit to beat them? The whole commandment thing? Birdie, no! You don't want to do this! Ugh. Oh god, that looked grotesque. Not as tasty as the humans, am I right, guys? He really does have the best outfit in the show. Yes, I'm sure. Somebody lifts, you know, the planet. The mining town for some... Try not to. She seems nice. Wow, a bunch of kids. So guy didn't die. Yeah, what do you think was gonna happen? I beat up Galand, of course. I fail to see the problem. Indeed. Yeah, divide and conquer, sort of. I mean, it doesn't sound super heroic when you phrase it that way, but whatever works. And what are you looking like there, Hawk? He's looked a bit odd. Cool is not the word that comes to mind. Is she? Yay, more shirtless people. The replacement for Hawk, of course. What? What exactly happened in that cave? You look good though, don't worry. I mean, I like it. He has a pretty clear view of it, better than I have. Yeah, it's a perfect outfit. I have no problem. Rude. She powered up, alright. Like shouldn't have been phased by his behavior. So you're gonna be useful now? I guess that sounds about right. Probably not this season, but maybe someday. Take me with you. It clearly is not nothing or he wouldn't have said something. But yeah, it's fairly obvious at this point what she was going to say. Yeah, I'm sure. It'll be released at the most important opportunity. uh... Some questions are better left unanswered. Yeah, just get going. They're at least taking one of them with you. A souvenir. Oh wow, that's not very fair. You never stood a chance. Possibly felt more than that in that cave. Gee, what was your first clue? Yeah, that was also pretty obvious with that scene. It wasn't gonna work though. Yeah, oh, really? Like, I knew they were similar, but is it straight up a reincarnation? Yeah, that's sure. That skirt is so gloriously short. Yeah, let's just leave everything to Hawk. It'll be fine. That's not a bad power boost. Gotta be good for something. This wants to look more important. Wow, eat a dragon. I feel like that shouldn't work. For several reasons. Oh, how much does your power go up? uh, so it's kind of like Kirby. Sort of. Again, what is up with that? Did I miss something? Yeah, I wouldn't want him any other way. Please say it's over 9,000. Because I'm sure it is, but... Oh. That's not much of an increase at all. Yeah, totally. Oh. Oh, really? If that's the case, I went way up. That's no joke. That's... I could kill you all by flicking my finger power level. Of course it is. We need the... need the gang all together. Stronger than you now, are you serious? I find that hard to believe. I am looking forward to meeting him, though. Brother's drunk from his job again. So there is something to this whole resurrection thing. I married you and you were not a zombie, so... The nerve of those people. Yeah, so that explains that, I guess. Oh no, oh no, oh. Is this really happening? Is that gonna be go to, Elaine? Because I'm gonna have mixed feelings about that. They really went there. But how different is she gonna be? But man, when she meets up with Bon, and she will meet up with Bon at some point, that's gonna be a reunion. I'm not sure miracle's the best word for it. Yandere? Yeah, pretty much yandere. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I do have my own uh, bone to pick with her, so I don't feel too bad for her. It's another high quality outfit. Oh man, I didn't even think about that too. That how's King gonna react to this? Get back here. You'll never guess. Yeah, like a commandment, for instance. That is terrifying. I don't think he wants to answer that question. Yeah, this is something he has to deal with. You know he's powerful enough to beat you up, right? Well, that's pretty much a non-answer there. Therefore he's evil. I mean, don't you see my perfect logic? Well, we know why Meliodas helps you. He was a really good guy. Oh. They do a good job of making these guys just really... Uh, uh, I kind of disagree with your worldview here. Just a bit. Since it's, anime girls we're talking about here. Not that it's gonna phase him too much as his bond. Yeah, they're not the same when they come back. Well, yeah, you can kind of guess the kind of life he had before he died. We're already getting the meeting. I was not ready for it to be this soon. I mean, I was expecting to go for a hug, but they just straight up went for it. She's just floating. And this, I mean, this is what Bond's wanted for a long time, but, I mean, she looks really cute. I mean, Bond's not gonna question it. I mean, what words will need to be exchanged when you can use your mouth for far more important things? I mean, there's always time for talking later. If Jericho wasn't standing there, who knows how much that would escalate. I mean, if you really think about it, with the amount of Bond wanting to bring Elaine back and just how much he's talked about that subject, I kind of figured something about that would happen in this season. And of course, with all those rumors about people coming back from the dead, which we now got our answer for. But what does that mean that that the one beast child from the flashback that died would have came back as well? Like, this really does open the doors to just, like, a lot of people that could come back. Gluttony. Good thing we're inside. It's got a fine mustache, though. I guess that's his special weapon, the relic thing. Yeah, Kirby. Then you burn your nose, and then it's not so great. It's a lot of admiration there. So that was the 12th episode of the second season of Nanatsu no Taizai. And this was quite an incredible episode. Some pretty cool reveals and plot twists and stuff, to say the least. So, yeah, we started off with just kind of some people yelling at Meliodas because apparently provoking the enemy that's more powerful than you is not a smart idea. Of course, Meliodas is at their level, but the rest of the sins kind of aren't, really. And still to find that one sin. And now you have King who has to go do his stuff because another one of the big reveals of the of where the resurrection comes from, one of the Ten Commandments, is pulling souls from the other world, coming to the people in this world, and then they like go after like the regrets and stuff. Basically like holding grudges and going after them. Like, you know, wanting to kill people, for instance, and they're not exactly the same as where they were before. Definitely different, like super strength to say the least, but that's clearly not the only difference. But yes, that would be the origin of all the rumors of people coming back that we've gotten in various locations, so I'm glad we finally got an explanation for that. But of course, the biggest thing with this is the fact that Elaine, King's sister, Bond's love interest, she has come back. Of course, she's a little bit more evil, it seems like, but still very much cute, still very, very much back, and that's good enough for Bond. At least that's the impression I got. We didn't really hear a lot of his thoughts on the situation, but yeah, you know, actions speak 1,000 words, I think is how it goes. Actually, I think that's not how it goes, but you know what I mean. And yeah, just good stuff. Good stuff. We did establish that the only way that they can really beat the Ten Commandments is to take them on one at a time, which that's usually how shows like this go. And yeah, since the enemy is dividing and conquering type strategy, that's a good opportunity for that. And apparently, Elizabeth is like a reincarnation of Liz, if we're supposed to take that literally. Which I assume we are. Sometimes things can be lost in translation. Like, sometimes things are meant to be more metaphorical, like she could just be saying that, you know, she's basically Liz, like a lot of similarities, but I think she's speaking literally. Which, yeah, that would definitely explain why Meliodas lashed out to her like he did. Because he very much was in love with Liz and lost her, so that's how that goes. And yes, it was a really big episode, and I definitely want to. The thing I'm looking forward to most with next episode is getting more into Bond and Elaine and just seeing what they do going forward, because this reunion's been a long time coming, especially for Bond. And you have Jericho there, who I bet feels really awkward now, very third wheel-ish. That should be interesting as well. But in any case, yeah. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, the Dragon of Oshu, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon, and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.